Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hobo Mackie here. Uh, Still in Lakeland. Chilling in Lakeland at the moment. I'm pretty close to the road. I'm in some woods right by Walmart. Uh, Not sure if y'all can see the road and the cars going by. Um, so I was doing some panhandling, and a couple came up and asked me if I was allergic to raisins, white chocolate, or oatmeal, and I was like, no. And they gave me an edible, and they said it was a THC edible. So I said, okay, thank you. And I just ate the whole thing right there on the spot, and it was like the best cookie I've ever had. I mean, just from like a cookie perspective, like you could tell it was like high quality, big chunks of white chocolate. I don't really care for raisins, but you didn't even notice the raisins, even though there was a lot of them. Um, so feeling pretty good off of that, and very thankful for the cookie. Yep, I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes at the moment. It's turning dark. This isn't where I'm camping at. I just happen to be here at the moment. I'm probably going to leave here in a second, mainly because of the mosquitoes. Uh, but yeah, I got plans now. Um, so I'm pretty much stuck right here until Monday because that's when the buses run. The buses don't run on Saturday or Sunday. So I'm pretty much stuck right where I'm at for another day or two. But Monday morning, I'm gonna head to Haines City, Florida. Uh, they got showers there. I plan to stop at a thrift store and buy some new clothes. I've been wearing these same clothes like 2 weeks, and just a cotton T-shirt and like some swimming shorts. I mean, you can just see how dirty the white of these swimming shorts are, and literally, I just have not found. Normally, I'm always on the lookout for clothes. I've been checking dumpsters, um, and I found a lot. You find a lot of women's clothes, but it's hard to find your size. Once in a while, I score, and when I score, you know, I'll get like 3 T-shirts and a couple pairs of shorts, and then I'll be good for a while. But I haven't found any clothes lately, so I'm gonna have to break down and go to a thrift shop, and hopefully find a set of clothes for $4. Brand new set, totally clean, and then I got a truck stop in mind, the Pilot truck stop in Haines City, and I can get a shower for $12 there. And it's the best shower I'll ever have. Number one, because I haven't had one in a while, but also because it's like high pressure, very hot. I can spend like an hour in there. So that'll be awesome, and it's on my way. So I'm gonna go to Haines City first thing Monday morning. At some point, I'm gonna get a new set of clothes. Probably Monday morning. I'm gonna, I'll have to look around for a good thrift store somewhere, and that's somewhere that's on my path. I'm gonna use city buses, going from Lakeland, right where I'm at, and literally it'll take me like two changes just to get to downtown Lakeland, and then I go from downtown Lakeland to Winter Haven, and then I go from Winter Haven to Haines City, and then I need one more bus to take me to the truck stop, or I could walk the last leg, and then I'll probably spend all that should take me 2 to 3 hours, probably 3 hours, that bus trip. Well, plus the thrift store, so that's actually could be another hour, just for the fact that I have to go go get the stuff, and then wait for the bus again. Um, so like 4 hours, 5 hours. I had nothing but time, and but I can't start and do it until Monday. That's when the bus starts. Um, so Monday I'll do that, and then spend the night in Haines City, or I may even go ahead and cross over into Kissimmee. Uh, I forget which county that is. I don't know if it's Kissimmee County or what. But then I'm gonna go up to Orlando. Um, I can take city buses all the way to Orlando, as far, and I can go pretty far to the edge of Orlando off a city bus. And on Highway 50, I'm gonna go toward Titusville, and there's no bus, so I have to walk it. I've already looked it up; it's about 7 hours of walking. Um, but I'll hitchhike as well. Now, I've actually been down halfway down this road before a long time ago, so I kind of know what I'm getting myself into. It's a pretty good path. I'll be crossing over the St. Johns River basin. I've done some fishing over there before. There's a bridge. If it was raining or something, I could sleep underneath that bridge if I needed to. There's not much else out there. There's swamp boat tours with the airboats. Um, you go across Christmas, Florida. There's a town called Christmas. So, you know, if I don't catch any rides hitchhiking, it'll be 7 hours of walking. I'll do that in 2 days. I won't do it all in one. But if I can hitch, I'll hitch. Because I'd rather save my energy, get to Titusville, and then use my energy once I'm in Titusville. I plan to go to the beach. Um, it'll be a new place. I'll have to figure things out. Um, I'm lightening my load. Um, I'm getting rid of my tarp, and I'm getting rid of my bivy bag, I think. So a couple less items I need to carry around with me. I'm trying to lighten my weight. Once I get to Haines City and I go to the shower, I'm going to do one last shave with the clippers. And then I got a pair of clippers that are kind of heavy, and I've been carrying them around for a long time. And it's kind of stupid because they're not useful for anything but a haircut. Um, but it ain't worth. I think I'm just gonna start getting haircuts and start paying for the haircuts. $10, $15, whatever they cost. I literally just need to get a buzz. Just I usually take a number one and just buzz it. That's all I really need. But they charge you 10, 12, $15. But I'm gonna start doing that rather than carrying my clippers everywhere I go. So I'm trying to lighten my load. I'll just have basically a blanket and a bug net. No tarp. So if it starts raining, I pretty much have to find shelter. I plan to get like a little cheap $1 poncho from the Dollar Tree. Like a little clear plastic, real cheapy poncho for an emergency situation. And pretty much if it rains, I'm going to be walking until I find shelter. That's my strategy. It's kind of a little more risky. A little more risky. Uh, normally I've had a bivy bag and a tarp. So if it rained, my bivy bag's not 100% waterproof, but at least I had my tarp, even though the tarp was small, and that would help. But I'm going to ditch both, and I want to try to make my life a little tougher, I guess, make it a little more of a challenge. Uh, and see what happens. I can always get another tarp. I can always get another bivy bag. And most likely I'll just adapt, improvise, and just trust you gotta have a certain amount of trust, a certain amount of it's kind of seems like hocus pocus, but anytime that you ever really need something in this world, poof, it just shows up and presents itself. And you may not believe that, but I've witnessed it many, many times. And no matter what, there just seems to be some sort of higher power looking over. And when it, you know, Christopher McCandless from the movie Into the Wild, he said his most happiest times is when he had nothing and he had no money. And, I think a lot of that's got to do with it. It really just, there's something about that for sure. When you have no money, um, you know, you don't have any supplies. You're like literally throwing out your supplies, like your tarp, your bivy bag, things that have been your cocoon, your safety net. Um, and basically, I'm just trying to get, just trying to like take it to the next level, expand, learn new things. I think I'll be fine. Honestly, I just haven't used a tarp in a long time. The bivy bag, it seems like it's just heavier than what I need. It's not even waterproof. Totally. I mean, it's Gore-Tex military. Everybody raves about how good it is, and I've used it for like 3 years now, and it has been great and awesome. It doesn't get dirty, but I'm gonna give it up. There's a lot of items that are useful and that are great